Hello guys, welcome back to another Ghost Reacts, and today we are doing another reaction to TPM Vids with one of their latest videos. It said on it as only came out 4 days ago, but that's because it is the top 10 new rides, attractions and changes coming to the Disney theme parks from Destination D20, which is Disney 23. So that's the latest expo that they've got, I think. One of those things that they've announced all of their stuff that's coming soon. So without further ado, I'm going to get straight into it.
Welcome to TPM Vids Disney Beat, where we talk about all things Disney. If you're new to the channel and like what you see, hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to be notified when we upload a new video.
You do the same thing?
You can also find us on all your favorite social media platforms. Destination D23 was just held at the Walt Disney World Resort, and a lot of exciting announcements
can't wait to hear what's coming.
Parks Chair Josh Damaro guaranteed us over the next decade we'll see more attractions, more shows, more characters, and more lands coming to the Disney theme parks at Walt Disney World in Florida and the Disneyland Resort in California.
Can't wait.
Some really exciting stuff is in the pipeline. So let's take a look at all the major announcements as we count down the top 10 new rides, attractions, and updates coming to the Disney theme parks.
Ooh. Let's go.
Number 10. Let's start the list off at the Disneyland Resort in California. Now, last year at D23, it was announced that Avengers Campus will welcome a brand new e-ticket attraction here at Avengers headquarters. The ride is going to take us into the multiverse, where we'll team up with the Avengers to battle King Thanos. Now, at Destination D, Disney revealed a new piece of concept art that has the ride vehicle heading into a jump point. The ride vehicle is equipped with portal technology and flight capabilities that will transport us between remote worlds and realities on planet Earth and beyond.
Are you joking? This has to be like new technology added in from Disney parks themselves.
They did say the ride will blend large-scale physical sets with immersive media. The fact that the ride will have physical sets is a huge win. With the information that's been shared so far, it still sounds and looks like the ride system will be something like Transformers at Universal, or with the flying aspect of the ride, maybe even some sort of suspended ride system. That could be really cool. No other details were shared, but seeing as how construction hasn't even started yet, I think we're still a good 3 to 4 years away from this being built.
They need something new to uplift that area.
Number 9. For 4 long years now, Epcot has been a massive construction site, and thankfully the end is finally near. Well, for parts of it. Construction walls around Journey of Water were recently taken down, and the attraction is now in previews. At Destination D, it was announced that Journey of Water, inspired by Moana, will officially open to guests on October 16th. This interactive walkthrough attraction takes us on a journey to learn about the cycle of water, and if you're curious, there is a dry and wet path, so you won't be coming out soaked if you don't want to. Now, Journey of Water really goes back to the core idea of edutainment that Epcot was based on when the park opened. Not everything needs to be a major e-ticket attraction, and this does add some variety to the lineup at Epcot. I've said in the past, this looks like something that should be an Animal Kingdom, but the area does look fantastic.
Not like a ride.
It's also lush, and I do think it will tie in well with the greenery and World Celebration. I mean, this feels like something that's always been here, and I can't wait to experience it for myself. Also beginning October 16th, Moana herself will be meeting with guests just outside of the attraction. She'll have her own little area, and this will complete World Nature at Epcot.
For the kids. And some adults who just love the characters.
Continuing with Epcot, infrastructure for the brand new Nighttime Spectacular is continuing to be installed in World Showcase Lagoon. At Destination D, it was revealed this new show will be called Luminous: The Symphony of Us, and it'll be making its grand debut on December 5th. The show will feature an original theme song as well as familiar Disney tunes, and it will be filled with dazzling fireworks, fountains, lasers, and lighting effects. Imagineers also said World Celebration would be welcoming guests come December.
That's one of my things. I want to go to Disney in Florida at Christmas time. I've never been anywhere for Christmas or like Halloween or anything like that, so I'd love to go somewhere
there is
for
quite
that.
a bit of work to be done on Communicore Hall. There were a lot of
That's on the
construction
list to
workers
do.
on site, but with only 3 months until December, it feels like this might be cutting it a little close. The actual hub appears to be making better progress though, so maybe this part will open a bit sooner. All I know is that after 4 years, being able to walk through a construction wall-free Epcot is gonna feel so good. Even the pigeons can't believe World Celebration has taken this long to open. And speaking of World Celebration, Figment's new look was also revealed at Destination D. It's still a version of Figzilla, but I think it's a great improvement. He looks fantastic. Figment is currently meeting guests daily over at ImageWorks in the Imagination Pavilion. Then beginning September 22nd until December 31st, Epcot will be the hub for the Disney 100 celebration at Walt Disney World. There's going to be food, Mickey and Minnie will be meeting in their anniversary outfits, and the best announcement was that Soarin' Over California would be coming back for a limited time. That's right, get ready to smell those orange groves.
That was a huge attraction
I can just picture the
ages ago.
Soarin' Over California hasn't been shown at Epcot since 2016. So if you never got a chance to experience it, now is your time. Number 7. Details on Tiana's Bayou Adventure were sparse at Destination D.
This is replacing, this is supposed to be replacing, what's it called? Thunder Mountain? Or is it, I forgot the name of it. It's been there for ages. I forgot the name of it. It's the water one with the boats and all that. I've forgotten what it's called. Surely I'll probably get it in the comments to let me know what it's called. But yeah, let's continue. This is supposed to be...
Did get a look at the first animatronic. This here is the inner workings of one of the Lewis animatronics, and I just love seeing stuff like this. The best part is that the ride is going to feature dozens of animatronic figures.
I've forgotten the ride they're replacing.
Magic Kingdom, construction crews are making great progress on the ride. The water tower was installed at the beginning of the summer, and the back of it says,
people will know
never
the
lose
name.
sight
I know the name, I've just forgotten the name.
I'm sure this will relate to the ride story in some way. Now, all this construction footage is from the beginning of September. You can see a lot more greenery has been added to the mountain, and they've begun molding the new top.
It's going to take them a while to do this.
We're really starting to see it all come together. Now, progress on the ride at Disneyland is a little behind Magic Kingdom since it closed down about 4 months later. No greenery has been added to the mountain yet, but lots of work has been done. Another notable change at Magic Kingdom is that the barn
Splash
has been
Mountain. That's what it's called. Literally just in that picture there.
And from the train station, you can see that the entire entrance has been ripped up and is being reconfigured. They're actually moving a lot faster than I thought they would. Tiana's Bayou Adventure is still scheduled to open here at Magic Kingdom and at Disneyland in 2024. And I don't know about you, but I think we're all ready for the water to be flowing again. We're almost there, but still so far.
See, look, to be honest, that ride is overdue a thingy, like an uplift, it's overdue it. But to be honest, I do realise why people are skeptical about it, because they love Splash Mountain so much and it's so iconic because it's one of the first rides at Disney, that people are just hoping that they don't change it into something that's going to wreck the whole ride. I don't think it will. I think it'll make it 10 times better with Tiana's Bayou thing, because of the animatronics will be completely updated. You won't have as much breakdowns as you did with the previous one. Everything is just going to look so much more better just because of all the technology we have now. But I'm rambling on, so let's just continue.
Number 6. Last year at D23, it was announced the Hatbox Ghost would be materializing in Magic Kingdom's Haunted Mansion. A lot of people were anticipating his arrival to be just in time for Halloween, but it was announced we can expect him to make his debut in late November. Perfect for next year's Halloween. In this new piece of concept art, you can see he's placed just beside the Endless Hallway. There's a black curtain here hiding the construction, but this is pretty much how the scene will look on the ride. Now, if you're wondering if the Hatbox Ghost is the 100th Happy Haunt, well, he's not. The story Imagineering has developed is that the Hatbox Ghost is a very unhappy haunt. He does not wait for any sympathetic vibrations to materialize. Recently, the ride went down for a quick refurbishment, and they did do a little work to Madame Leota's look. Also, everything in the graveyard seemed extra vibrant. It's all looking really great, so keep your eyes peeled for when the Hatbox Ghost materializes in late November.
Ooh.
One of the most surprising announcements at Destination D involved Test Track. It turns out Disney's actually working with Chevrolet on reimagining the ride once again. This will be the third version of Test Track, and seeing the direction the automotive industry is going, it only makes sense the new version will focus on electric vehicles. Now you might be thinking, why is Test Track being reimagined again when other rides at the park are in dire need of help? Well, the simple answer is that it all comes down to Chevrolet and GM pretty much footing most, if not all of the bill. They are the attraction sponsor after all. There actually aren't many attraction sponsors left at Epcot. Now, thankfully, Disney announced they are going back to the roots of the pavilion, taking inspiration from World of Motion and infusing that optimism back into the ride. The new concept art shows detailed physical sets, which is an upgrade from the void black spaces on the ride today. And I mean, who knows, maybe we could see some animatronics as well, because World of Motion had plenty of them. Test Track 2.0 hasn't aged all that well, and frankly, it was a downgrade from the original Test Track.
They don't ever do much to this ride when they upgrade it anyway.
No exact dates were shared, but it does sound like they're pretty far along in the design phase. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a date at the end of this year. Number 4.
It'll probably be around September next year time.
Over in Adventureland at Magic Kingdom, Imagineers are actually cooking up a new immersive tavern. They're still pretty early in the design stage, but it will extend the story of Pirates of the Caribbean and feature the long-lost Barker.
We've been waiting for an uplift on this as well for an extension.
Pirates of the Caribbean attraction, but was removed in 2006.
In my opinion, the ride's too short at the moment.
Here that the lounge will serve alcohol. I mean, what's Pirates without the rum?
It's the rum they want.
Exactly. It's all about the rum.
How they were talking about the tavern sounded more along the lines of Trader Sam's at the Polynesian or Oga's Cantina in Galaxy's Edge. Now, in terms of location, nothing official was shared, but transforming Tortuga Tavern could be an option. I mean, it is only used seasonally,
they're just
and the patio could easily be closed off to create an indoor section.
Into a restaurant.
The ceiling in this part of the patio sort of
ride.
resembles the vaulted ceiling in the concept art, don't you think?
So nothing to do with the ride.
Another spot where I thought they could place a tavern is in the old Pirates League space, since that closed in 2020. It's located to the right of the ride's entrance, or who knows, maybe they'll build a brand new building somewhere. No specific dates were given, but I still think we're a few years away from this becoming a reality.
For a tavern that was their size, I'll probably say you need to combine two buildings for.
Number 3. The cast of animatronic bears at the
Jamboree,
Country Bear Jamboree have been
well.
entertaining guests at Magic Kingdom since 1971.
Exactly.
Today, it's a shortened version of the original show, but it was announced at Destination D that a brand new version of the Country Bear Jamboree would be making its debut in 2024.
That would be cool to look at if it doesn't have any breakdowns. This is the new poster for the attraction, and the show will be a tribute to classic musical reviews in Nashville.
Ooh. Now, the Bears are going to be reinterpreting their favorite Disney songs in a variety of country music genres. If it's done correctly, I think this could be a really witty and fresh version of the show for a new generation of guests. Like, just imagine all the Bears singing "We Don't Talk About Bruno." Could be really good. Now, this isn't the first time a new version of the Country Bear Jamboree has been created. From 1986 until 1992, it was transformed into the Country Bear Vacation Hoedown. Then there was also a Christmas overlay that ran from 1984 until 2005. With this update, I think it's safe to say the animatronics will be spruced up a bit, and we can probably expect some new costumes and set pieces as well. Work on the new show is already well underway, and Disney shared a peek into a recording session of the Bear Necessities. Take a look.
Let's give this thing a try. We're rolling.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Look for those bare necessities. That's how a bear can rest at ease. The simple bare necessities of life.
This is the only Disney song so far that's officially been announced. I feel like it's possible for the new show to debut in the first half of 2024, which really isn't an unbearable amount of time to wait. Number 2. Another surprising announcement was that Zootopia will be coming to Animal Kingdom.
Yes.
It's Tough to Be a Bug in the Tree of Life Theater will be replaced with a brand new Zootopia show. They said the current concept will take us into the different biomes in the film, as well as some new ones. Now, it was never mentioned if this would remain a 3D attraction, but judging by the concept art, it appears the characters are coming out of the screen. Then Officer Clawhauser on the right is the same animatronic from Shanghai Disneyland. He'll be replacing Hopper, and although it will be sad losing
so this
him,
is going to be similar to Muppets.
Replacing one animatronic
if you've gone to the Muppet show,
no timeline has been given for the project, but with Zootopia now going into...
If you've seen the Muppet show in one of the, what's it called? They do have a show that for people to go watch. It's very similar to Crush's show and all that, but they got a Muppets version in Hollywood, I think. Basically, the animatronics are at the top of the corner, and they like narrate what's on the stage and what's happening, and they contact with each other and all that. Sorry for pausing. I just wanted to explain what the ride would be similar to, like, if you don't know what. Obviously, it showed it a little bit there, but there is a Muppets version as well that I remember that I've seen personally that is similar to that what it's like going to be like to this. So that should be quite cool. But yeah, I'm going to continue.
This means those blue sky plans of Zootopia replacing Dinosaur are off the table. It's Tough to Be a Bug is one of the most underrated attractions at Walt Disney World. So definitely enjoy the show before the bugs are gone forever. Number 1. So remember those blue sky ideas that were presented last year at D23? Imagineers teased the whole what's beyond Big Thunder Mountain? Well, it turns out an expansion beyond Big Thunder Mountain at Magic Kingdom is still going forward. The theme of the expansion was not discussed,
I got those mixed up earlier. Sorry about that.
The scope of the project will be along the lines of Galaxy's Edge or Pandora. Chief Creative Officer of Imagineering, Bruce Vaughn, said that this is going to be the biggest thing they've done in Magic Kingdom history. Bigger than New Fantasyland. Josh D'Amaro said they're going into overdrive, and I really hope they're talking about a whole villain's land here. It's truly what us fans want, and it got the loudest reaction at D23 last year. Either way, big things are on the horizon, and I just can't wait for them to share more information. Then, over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, there's a brand new concept for Dino Land based on what Disney is calling the Tropical Americas. Animal Kingdom focuses on different regions of the world, so the Tropical Americas would be a place to explore the northern part of South America, stretching all the way up to Central America.
Cultural.
Out of all the blue sky ideas, this is the first piece of concept
art
Disney
the concept art is
have
always
shared publicly
gorgeous.
and not just shown on screen at the expo. So it feels like the Tropical Americas idea is pretty much set in stone. Now, what isn't set in stone are the specifics of the IPs, and it wouldn't be modern Disney without IPs. Right now, the franchises being considered are Encanto and
we've already had Indiana Jones already.
To put it
We
all
don't
into
need another one.
perspective,
Come on.
this is Dino Land, and now this is how it would look with the Tropical
Then
Americas
again, the new one came out not too long ago, so
we have the
they might
Madrigal
have
Casita, and it would only make sense that this would be a brand new dark ride. Now, the concept art does show the Casita placed a little further back than where Primeval World sat. Taking this into account, after moving some backstage facilities, this would still give them about 2.8 acres to build a ride. To put the size of the space into perspective, the show building for Remy's Ratatouille Adventure only uses about 1 acre, so there is plenty of room
That's
here.
quite small for a dark ride as well.
Around the Casita, there's the amazing Caño Cristales River from Colombia. Then the Triceratops spinner has been removed, and where the boneyard is, a new structure has popped up. This looks like it could be another small flat ride. Then to the right, Restaurantosaurus is transformed into another restaurant. Making our way up to Dinosaur, this area would be themed to Indiana Jones, since many of the films take place in Peru. The exterior appears to be transformed into a temple, and since Dinosaur and Indiana Jones at Disneyland use almost an identical track, it would make sense for the ride to be transformed into the Indiana Jones ride. Either that, or if they can figure out a way to have Indy travel back in time and still incorporate dinosaurs, that would be cool too.
Not our dinosaurs.
There's honestly so much potential with this concept to tie it back into the ideas of Animal Kingdom. This land looks like it belongs in the park. I just really hope we also get an exploration trail to showcase the animals of the region.
As well.
Maybe right
just go
in
look at the
here.
animals.
It's gonna be really
Like the
interesting to
exotic
track
animals.
progress on this project. I can't wait for them to reveal more about it.
I'm interested in some of those stuff. I was hoping there'd be more rides coming to it, but apparently not. Most of them are shows. I'm happy they're expanding out the back of Thunder Mountain, whatever it's called. Yeah, got that wrong earlier, didn't I? But yeah, please put down in the comments what you thought was your favorite new addition coming to the Disney parks. Please put down in the comments below what you feel like they should add into the parks. That'll be interesting to find out what people would like to see at the parks themselves. But yeah, if you like this content, please smash the like button down below. If you're not a subscriber, please smash the subscribe button along with the notification bell to be notified when I'm uploading videos such as this one and my gaming videos at the weekends. Yeah, that was a decent video. Yeah, until next time, I will see you then. Goodbye.